We're now beside a fairly serious piece of equipment here. This car is meant to drive fast. Peter Skitmore, this is yours, yes?
Yes, it's my car. We've been campaigning for most of the year.
I gather you go to every race that's going.
Yeah, just about. We try to get everything together so we turn up at every meeting available.
So how many meetings is that in a year?
Somewhere around between sort of 50 and 60 meetings.
Do you have time to do anything else?
Not really.
Now, you live in another county north of here, a place called Norfolk, a town called Attleborough?
Yeah, we live just outside Attleborough in a little village of Rocklands All Saints.
Oh, right, OK. That's fairly close to where Lotus is.
Yeah, they're around us down that part of the country.
And you have something to do with them as well?
Yeah, we restore most of the old classic Lotus cars.
So cars is you, and I mean, you're just totally involved with cars?
Just a bit.
There's a rumour going around that you are rather successful at this.
Well, we've come a long way from when we started, but yeah, we're doing pretty good at the moment.
Which particular title are you holding at the moment?
English champion and national points champion.
So you're leading in the points?
Yes, we won it last year and we've got a good lead this year already.
Really?
Yeah.
A bit like Ipswich was a week or two ago. Now look, this sort of car doesn't come in the post. I mean, they don't come in packets of 10, do they? They take a lot of money to get in the first place and to run and to maintain. How on earth do you do it?
Well, mainly we cut the cost of the car by doing most of the maintenance ourselves. But we've got a local firm, Bannon Poultry, sponsoring us this year, which helps a great deal to give me the equipment I need to keep in front.
So it's sponsorship that keeps it going. And when I see your overalls, you've got Duckham's Oils there, you've got Kent Cabs, Avon Tyres. These are major sponsors of this type of racing.
Yeah, they're all involved in this short circuit racing, and like you just can't get enough sponsors to keep your act together, really. The more the merrier.
I bet. And as you say, Bannon Poultry, written in large letters all over the back of the car. Who else is sponsoring? Come on, give them a plug. I mean, they're doing a good job here, aren't they?
We mainly sponsor ourselves through our own company, Boss Motors, which, you know, a lot of the time and effort is put in there. And we have a lot of friends. And the mechanic from Regal Repairs, he's the main spanner man that keeps this thing turning corners.
And you are Boss Motors?
Yes, I'm Boss Motors.
OK, how long have you been in this sort of work?
All my life.
Really?
All my life. So nothing else but hot rods and motor cars.
And always hot rods. You haven't been in the banging and crashing brigade?
Well, we started years ago with autocross cars and then we progressed to national hot rods, but we've been doing hot rods for the last 15 years.
And once it gets in your blood, there's nothing you can do about it. There's no cure.
Well, I did have a little lapse a few years back, so I laid off for a little while to concentrate on my business. But now, you know, the business is sort of looking after itself, so we can put a little bit more time back into the hot rod race.
A little bit more time, 50 or 60 meetings a year. I mean, this is serious stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I mean, like we take it very serious, but like, I have a lot of supporters come and help me during the week, so I'm not actually working on the car all day long. You know, it's purely a weekend thing because most of the work is done by my friends and supporters preparing a car for me for the weekend.
What sort of car is this? I mean, it hasn't got much identity on it, so what are we looking at?
It's a Peugeot 205.
Basically a Peugeot 205.
Yeah. And then it's very heavily modified, space frame, and most of it is Ford competition running gear.
So you don't go out and buy an off-the-shelf Peugeot 205, but...
Well, you do if you go down to Sunny Hard Motorsport, who build these cars. You know, he's one of the main car builders of the national hot rods.
So he sells specially prepared hot rod Peugeot 205s?
Yes.
OK,
yeah.
that's the way you do it. And then
we take a package from him and then
we modify it yourself?
We assemble it and put it all together and get it running how we like it.
How long does one last?
This one is now in its second year. So we're hoping we'll get 3 years out of this one, no problem.
And how much does it cost?
As little as possible, really.
Good question. Tell me, you must know all the other people you're racing against. Is there any needle ever? No, serious needle?
Yeah, there is on the day of the race. I mean, everybody's out there to win, and there is a lot of needle in between the races and while the race is going on. But generally, when everybody go home, we had a good day, and the next meeting, we all speak to each other until we all get out there again.
And then there's no love lost again?
No. You know, if you love the sport, you race because you love the sport, not just to get involved in arguments. You usually just walk away from it.
Well, we're here, Vauxhall Stadium, Ipswich, Easter Monday. Where's the next one after this?
Well, next weekend we're at Birmingham. We're going up there for the Saturday night, and then it's down to Arena Essex for the Sunday.
God, you do get around, don't you?
Oh, we cover, on average, we cover 500 miles a weekend. Apart from, like, this is a local derby for us.
Oh, of course, yes. This is local, as you say.
Yeah.
Well, standing here, of course, there's that smell of hot oil. It's a very familiar smell.
Well, luckily,
do you ever get that out of your nose?
Oh, luckily it's in the car next door, not mine.
But you've had your warm-up?
Oh, yeah, we've been and tried to have a few laps around it just to see that the car is all right for this track, because we alter it from track to track. But we have our setups that we know that we're going to set up before we even come to the track. So we just check it to make sure it's all right.
OK. Now, confident about this afternoon?
Well, there's a lot of cars here today, and seeing as I have to start right at the back, and I'm the last one on the field.
Why do you have to start right at the back?
Well, because I currently holding the championship points at the moment. So
it's the opposite of Grand Prix racing.
Yes.
You don't get pole position.
That's
you have
right.
to.
Yeah, the fastest men, the quicker you are, the further back you are.
So you swallow everyone else's dust to start with, and you've got to get through them all.
Yeah, it looks like we got about 25 to 30 cars here today, so it's going to be very hard work.
That's hard work, isn't it?
Very hard work.
But the smart money's still on you, is it?
Well, I shouldn't have thought so today, because it's just too big a fields. But you never know. We're out there to try.
How many laps have you got to climb up through that field?
We got 20 laps, two 20-lap heats, and a 30-lap final.
It's not very far. It's only about 5 miles, isn't it?
Yeah, it's about 5 minutes, and you have to get your act together in that 5 minutes.
You sure have. I'm looking forward to this. Very, very many thanks, Steve, for your time. Thank you.
All right.